What's this? Also, hello, man. I see. Wait, why am I here? Alright, we just pinned the guy. And now we're about to leave. Please. This is like the obvious progression of things. Oh yes, we're doing that. That's a fine tale right there. Just put that, all that on writing prompts.
People of this holy city.
See what sort of story men will render from it.
A miracle that must have been due to its sheer glory.
Hey, you're an adventurer, aren't you? Have you been to?
Come on, fucking kid. He'll follow me, won't he? He's not done talking. No. Huh. Good. Fuck kids. Not the Catholic way though. Hello. See, this is fun stuff. Can't help but wonder what sort of bonuses the Heaven Ass has. Problem is, all damage would go directly in the toilet if we fuck around with this. I am, however, wondering. I mean, our chest is our regeneration thing. It's okay, but it could maybe be okayer. 100 something. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, we're gonna make this. Cost quite a lot. Need an anal cyst, amethyst. A single one. Okay, I'm gonna have to wear my shit for this. First of all, I bin everything. That's not what we're asking. Just to not get me confused. Now we have that. It's a fine saga as well, yeah. Wait, lock it off the golden sickle, I should. Be carrying that around, I think. Thought it would be in quest items though. Okay, let's fuck this up, sort this out. So, we need the buildy stuff, which is gauntlets and got this and this thing. Thought we had more crap. Guess not. Yeah, I think this is the most we can get it to as is. It's not a bunch of shit. We have some more crafting points. We could technically shove some crap into stuff like lockpicking or heteric. Heteric would be fun. Good man, Tech Man. Well, we've just started doing some of the plot, so... Okay, let's see here. Moonstone, shadow ingot, glowing thorium, steel, gold. Good man. Yes, it's very good. You tell him, blood man. Also, hello, nudes. Moonstone ingot. Jesus piss. I have a lot of those. Let's see what sort of set ass we get from this. Skybreaker's armor. I thought it was Heavenstormer. Blessing of generosity. Oh, is that because we've been giving money to men? Oh, that's nice. That's that one. Where's the Heavenstormer 2? Set bonus 1, heavy armor by 7. Oh, I see. So it's sometimes called Skybreaker, sometimes heavy Heavenstormer. Okay. I think there are some buffs, yeah. Fucking hell. Sadly, this doesn't. That is a big ass armor upgrade too. Yeah, it needs 2 leather, but it still doesn't really do much. 130 as opposed to... It's okay. We don't have the ridiculous health regeneration anymore, but we have a bonus and an ass now since we don't really ass around anyway. So rhetoric and lockpicking and sleight of hand was sort of what I wanted to do with our next guy when we get to that. So, might put some more points into it anyway though, since the next guy is also going to be an asshole. As much as makes sense anyway. It sometimes... I think it's one of the things that gives us more stuff in locks and also makes us able to cheat, but it's not something we do anyway. So skill raises, yeah, that's just some fun stuff, like when the skill raises the ass. Oh wait, that will sort itself, won't it? Was there anything else here I needed to ask? Better prices, gloves. It's a small amount though. Put my crafting bullshit in there. Actually, let me just test something. Just to see if I can actually do this. I can. But only while wearing my bullshit. Okay, we need to find other ways to raise our handy ass. I think if we get to 150, we get the max bonus we can get. Get my blingless with me. Might as well. Hey, we had a master. No, wait. We're full on two-handed, aren't we? Oh boy, a pretzel. Could get that fucker to level 3. We sometimes use it. Big range. Guess it? Hold shout to activate higher tiers. Okay, so... Okay. So we were not...
Ha!
Okay, so we're not using the other one. No, I'm fucking Morris. Goddamn. Okay, I just lag turned there. Handily into where I needed to ask. Still carrying around some heavy shit. I'm not sure what exactly it is. What I'm carrying around that's heavy. We have our armor as usual. We're usually down around 100, usually less. We have all this ass. Guess these weigh a lot. Wait, is this the fucking weight with our perk? I think it might be. Ah, I see. La da 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 da. I should save so it doesn't crash and lose me all the things I've just done. Okay. So let's just have a look over here. The stuff we got to get Seraph. That's Samadhi Urge. Light and Mental. See what actually falls with enlightenmental. Elemental, that's not it. That's a light one. Increase health. Fucking hell. It's quite the thing. I'm wondering. Oh, there we go. There's a lot of armor. Weird. Life nibble. No fever there. No, that one. Not that one. That might become our goal then. Certainly have enough ish points. This rose is not magic, in case anyone is wondering. It's just some fucking shit. Sadly, there's no way of sorting these by us. Breath, water. fucking arcade place. Oh, this is a bit of piss and pat. Fuck. What a dumbass. I was actually going on a selling spree and didn't bring any of my selling gear or thing. That's actually why Butthead is called Butthead. Or no. Kind of. It's because the guy, Matt, Judge, or whatever the fuck he was called. Mike Judge knew a guy, well, he had heard of a kid in his neighborhood calling himself Iron Butt. And, that was why Butthead came to be. Apparently his claim to fame was that he'd let people kick him in the arse and he wouldn't feel pain. That's why he was he called himself Iron Butt. I'm not making this up. That was how it was. And if only you could look cool and not be what you were. Just be less you. I'll say sell all but that. Hopefully I will not actually. Fuck it. We have so much bullshit. Might as well just fuck around.
Mm-hmm.
You're not trade. Where's?
Oh, hello. A bit of this and that. Feel free to take a look.
Should I keep checking for new ass? Don't think there's much point. I think this guy has stopped making fancier shit. Will that not go in the thingy? Mr. Block. Actually, I'm sell all what is worse. Which weren't a lot because those actually weigh a decent amount. Did I just sell for? Well,
What blessed?
he doesn't talk shit. He just sounds constipated. So him getting some of our money, I don't mind.
Bananas.
Greetings. Do you... Sure. Take a look.
Anyone who's not a complete pillock, I think's alright.
You have heard right.
Hawk Blast. Sure. Take a look.
10. Mm, 10. Well, eventually. Might as well prepare for the eventually. I think this one would be ridiculous because the healing rate is how many times something like that procs. The fuck are you doing, Discord? Why are you making that color? Okay, I guess. Hmm. Oh, Milauta. Wait, why is that showing? Oh, it's because we're not wearing R. Okay, that's how much it is, even, without most of our bullshit. God damn. Yes.
Walk blessed.
We also have an
Hungry
ass
for
load of
arcade?
money in the fucking bank. The fuck is up?
Everything for the path-abiding soldier.
I wish I could sort these by difficulty and or by number of ass. Also really should sort my heavy armor out. If I wear that, I should probably.
Come again.
Let's go write this so we remember. Fucking ass dot. Hey, Amber. I realize it must be riveting whenever I'm in town here doing this shit. You stare at me in a way I don't like, mate. Yeah, he does give that look.
Everything for the path-abiding soldier.
Reminds me of that scene in Fargo. Man does a poo. Fuck no, not Master Block, Master Heavy. Yes. Money. Almost there. 8 more. You can sell more now that you give him some of your money
Everything for the path-abiding soldier.
back. Do 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 do. About it for money. This one won't go in there, will it? Nope. Okay. May sell it accidentally, but shouldn't matter. You already built it, so.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city.
Go to Glabble Goggle for, who's probably once again opened his store but forgot to unlock his front door like an asshole.
Huh. Quite the weapon you got there. I really hope you use it for the right cause.
You're gonna be racist if I talk to you?
Yes? Well, I might. But I'm sure as heck not going to tell you, Moonskin. Now leave me alone. I don't have time for chit-chat.
Racism is. No, I wasn't wearing it. I don't. I only used the Scarg boots and but boots and thingy.
That's just.
Oh, yes, my son. Oh, thank you. You truly
I only
are
used the
a
boots and the gloves, and I have a pair of those back home in my crafting bin so that I do not accidentally ass them. Yeah, we got a buff from this, I think. Where is it? Blessing of Generosity. Very fine.
I've
Although,
seen this face,
sad.
so yes, hooray! What can my wares it is you want
Would have
to
been much
see?
better to
I
get
promise you, they'll
afterwards,
bring you
though,
glee.
sadly. Hmm. Hmm. Very likely this will cost too much to us. Oh, nice. Fuck magic. Fucking grounding hog. A gout of flame, not spout. Or sprout. But we can't even ask most of these. Nah. If we're close enough to do that, we're close enough to slap a guy. 18, so 32.
Oh my, now
No.
who is this? To
That's like-
see you here fills me with bliss.
7.
My wares it is you want to see. I promise you, they'll bring you glee.
My foot in your ass, I wish to shove. Yeah, but I think it's a crutch for a pure ponce. Whereas we would be better off with like if we made a dark cunt, a keeper sinistrope, we would be able to devour bullshit out of people without having to bring out the poncy hands. So I think if we are close enough to use that, we are close enough to slap them in the head and stop them from doing damage full stop anyway. Yeah, but I don't think it'll be worth it. 9 more of those and then just expert for the rest. Okay.
My wares it is you want to see. I promise you, they'll bring you glee. Oh.
Well, that's the thing, I don't think it will work in an emergency. It requires me to put away my weapon and use it on a guy.
What?
Which means that that guy, because he's forgotten again, which means that that guy is close enough to
Yes?
to hit me, which means I'm close enough to hit him, so I could just hit him and have him not doing damage.
Some people just don't.
Please don't call it magic, just light. We beam with things. I'm hoping to ask the mythical one we have here, which I have no idea what does, but I'm interested.
No,
Yeah.
they're placing.
I think if we were a one-handed dude, or dual-wielding dude, we could put all that thing out and fart it with one hand while still fighting with the other, but having to put away our entire combat bullshit to fuck around is, I think, not good. May need to stop by the bank. 9 more adepts. I have to unlock this idiot's door for him.
Yeah, as if.
One day, I'm gonna be an adventurer. And I'm
My
gonna explore
friend.
the entire world.
Of course.
Always check this guy. He's one of the guys that has random stuff. Yeah, we can't do that without putting our thing away. That's why I think it'll do more harm than good trying to pull that shit off. Otherwise it would be viable. We can always just chug potions to shit. What? Is that a hat? Is that a fucking flat bear? Potions create, that's a... damn. The fever's irrelevant, kind of. We have that fucking thing that removes 15 and we have more ambrosia than we know what to do with. So... Health by 20 points stamina. This is a hat. It does look cool. It has the hat icon, so yeah. Yeah, it does look really cool. And I think it might actually be better than our current hat, so I might just go to bank for that. Shit, now I've started rhyming too. This man's smart. He sells scrolls that I then need to get into his store. Hey, automate.
Take care.
Yeah, I want that fucking hat.
So many strange faces.
Let's go unposit some money from the bank. Get back there. Hopefully he doesn't lock his door again, the ass.
Huh. Why?
Why does it do that? I have no idea what the hell happened. Sometimes I just look over an OBS and it's turned me down by about a quarter. Same sometimes with the game. There must be some sort of keyboard command that I'm accidentally pressing without knowing.
What? Hello? How may I be of service? Of course. Mm-hmm. Walk blessed, and don't forget.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy
We could just go get some more shit to sell, but if he's locked his door again, I will shit.
Yes. What are you doing here?
He hasn't. Knobhead.
Walk blessed.
Walk.
My friend.
Fuck off.
Of course.
It is your purpose to fuck off. Damn, that was money.
Take.
So we need 22 rhetoric adapt.
Of course.
Yeah.
Safe travels.
Yeah, it sits there. I think that's one of the random things he gets every now and then. So it's slightly less armor than this thing. Oh, this also makes Yeah, it might not be worth it actually. We have it. I like having it. We'll see.
Just where did I put it?
Yeah, but that doesn't improve the stats on it. That's only enchantments. It only ups the armor and price. So I thought about that as well and I tested it out. 9 adept with this. Well, that's, yeah. I'm still running out of learning points now as well. Nice.
Do you know the
Safe
no
travels.
one knows from whence
The
he
forbidden
came,
book.
his
Don't hold it against me, but I'd rather keep
Hey, Vaughn.
quiet about that. Oh, my friend. Oh, yes, that I am. Certainly. Just take your time.
Yeah. This guy, however, sells learning books. I think he sells a total of 10 and that's it. So naturally we'll buy all 10.
Take care.
Oh, that counts towards that. Or was that because we talked to him? No, okay, it does. Weird. Only 5 more learning. Oh, it gives those. Oh, I see. Well, we got the blessing of the wise one then. I thought it was the other ones. What an idiot. Where's the blessing of the wise one? There, rank 3. All primary skills up by 3, which is also kind of ass because you want that after you max it out, I think. Oh well. Don't make that face at me, young man. See, we can pump in some heteric while we're at it. Considering wearing a bear for the occasion. $32.
I've seen. Oh my, now who. My wares it is you want to see. I promise you, they'll bring you glee.
Yeah, we already took 2. Don't say it! Alchemist might have some. No grunty kid.
I understand your turmoil, madame. But still, right now the Order cannot...
Waste a keeper to search for a pathless heretic? That's it, isn't it?
They keep having this conversation, but we've done the quest for her already. We found them.
You should be ashamed, all of you. When I was young, being a keeper meant something. But I suppose those times are over.
Anything else I can help you with, madame?
Madam.
What is it? Oh, whether there's something troubling me? Let me think. Yes. For example, that the Holy Order, since that Aranthiel is holding the reins again, cares more about digging up Pyrean ruins than taking care of the people of this country. Ugh. Forgive me. I shouldn't have said that. It's just... Oh, never mind. Is there something you need? I need to get back to the shop. Huh? No. I appreciate your offer, but it would be too dangerous.
I wonder if this is the same mission again that's fucked up.
Too busy polishing their armor.
This is the core thing, I think.
Oh my. Well, fine. Who am I to reject a helping hand? I am missing someone, and I'm not speaking figuratively. My son, my only son. It's complicated. Have you ever heard of the Brotherhood of Kor?
We've done this.
I see. Then you haven't been in this city for long. The Brotherhood of Kor were pathless ones. Heretics, as the Order would call them.
Maybe it's because I verified files the other day.
Lightborn, and instead prayed to some barbaric deity called Kor. Initially, they were ridiculed. But thanks to their leader and his talent to poison lost souls with his ideology, more and more Ark people, especially Sublimes, converted to his cult. And, well, among them was also my son, Ruckus.
Ruckus?
I don't know where I failed as a mother, I really don't. 4 times a week I took him to the chapel to pray when he was a boy, and I always kept him away from dangerous influences.
Yeah, that sounds like a good way to ask.
You know what I mean. But apparently that wasn't enough.
I hope other stuff hasn't fucked up as well.
He was one of the first to convert and take those ridiculous vows, even though he wasn't even 20 winters old back then. I suppose there's only so much you can do as a parent.
Maybe this is because we picked this one up before speaking to her before. We did go here and complete it though, and he's been working fine for a while, except that she's always been standing here with that lady.
A vow of silence, and please do not ask me what for. It has something to do with the followers of Kor believing language somehow poisons the mind. Some pathless rubbish. Yes, because the Order, Malthus be praised, banished them from the city. The Kor didn't bother too much, but apparently one of their seers has had some kind of vision only shortly before that happened. She saw an island in the Red Sea near Duneville. So, this is where they went. They built a small settlement there about 5 winters ago, and Ruckus went with them. No, nothing. But even so, I wanted to know he was all right, so I paid a myriad warden to, once each moon, fly over the island to see if everything is in order, so to speak.
Oh no, don't say that, Automan.
Well, this is essentially what's troubling me. For 3 weeks, the island has been deserted. No sign of life anywhere.
Because yesterday, the dev said, remember to verify your files, we patched it. So I did, and it sorted 3 files, and I hope this isn't it. We were playing yesterday with that patch fine, and nothing happened, so I don't know.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. If you could find Ruckus, I would be happy to reward your efforts. You see, I just want to know if he's all right. Pathlessness aside, he is still my son.
He's dead.
Anyway, best you talk to the myriad warden in the South Quarter. He can take you somewhere close to the island. I will be in my shop.
Okay, I'm gonna do a regular save. Then I'm going to load my quick save.
Anything else I can help?
And then I'm gonna look here and see if in completed we have the Brotherhood of Kor. Right there.
You with Madame?
Let's load this thing again, see if it is in both. Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe. That is as well completed.
Yes? Have you been to the island? What? Oh, yes, certainly.
some reason I read that as ghost pissings. Probably, yeah. Probably don't have enough yellow yop for any of these. Yeah, goddamn. Actually, for rank 5, this is pretty fucking good. And these are very cheap. Hopefully it doesn't fuck up other shit. Oh, okay, that's how that works. I thought it was a passive thing. Wonder how well, because I think you have to set up a bunch of path crap for clairvoyance to work. I wonder how well they've done that. I'm wearing a fucking flat bear. Nice. Aiding no demon anomalous. Right, we were going to talk to a Dwayne. First we must go back to our ass. Goodbye, game. Are you okay there, Enderal? There we go, I guess.
Him of the Desert King.
Walk blessed.
Dark as the sun.
Lazy Portfoot.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city. Rumors circulate. Rumors about the horrible...
You're not from here, are you? I heard you talk.
Oh, hello. I'm... Oh, a bit of this and that.
Just realized I'm wearing the wolf. Does have a single... Is it adapt or master we need for rhetoric? We need adapt.
Oh, bit of this and that. Feel free to take a look.
Single one.
Walk blessed.
Greetings. Walk blessed. Aye, sure. Take your time. It's not as if there's much to do down here anyway. Farewell.
Don't gun. The man house. Here's my crafting stuff. How much can I do to the blood moon? Health and stamina. 10. Health and stamina 20. He's got 70 ass. It's also some fairly nice stuff. Yeah, it's a manhouse center. See what we can pump this hat up to. See, just more money. Same with these. Can almost get it up to as much armor. Health and stamina 20 or... Fuck it, I think I prefer this one. Need this Yando steel ingot. I think the fortify on it, was it 1 or 2? Who the fuck knows. The fortify on the buff, the set bonus that shit gives, I think was only some more heavy armor, which is also good, but I don't know. This is more us, isn't it? Visually. 7 heavy armor, yeah, it's not much. Man's got to remember. I'll keep this with me in case I need to fuck around somewhere slightly. Okay. If I had some rhetoric in here, I think I already checked. Yeah, the answer is nah. Shit. Dead end. Ah, fuck. That's a lot of blue health. The other armor we wore, our neck stuck out weirdly. It looked silly. Hey, mate. Like proper save. I should probably empty the save thing again soon.
Well, a bit of everything. Just look for yourself.
Master rhetoric. Damn it, man.
Blessed.
Good man, Ding Dong.
Walk blessed. I beg your pardon. Wait. Again, from the beginning. By the righteous path. That I mean, the Guildmaster must learn of this at once. And wait, what did you say these assassins look like?
Eventually. The thing is, we need so few that we can probably do it in our next proper run where I have the selling gear on.
Huh. Was their armor all black? And did they speak a language that sounded like gibberish to you?
Yes.
Petrified. By Malthus. This is worse than I expected. I don't like your tone. But if your life depends on it, no, it wasn't. And yes, I was afraid something might happen, but nothing like this. The entire caravan murdered. By the Seven, this is bad.
Yeah, gibberish is kind of...
The hired killers, the best of their kind. Have you never heard of them? Apparently their temple, as they call it, or their headquarters, is on a small island called Milea, a deserted city. But now is not the time for history lessons. Whoever has enough money to hire the Petrified is dangerous. Very dangerous. As I said, Guildmaster Deloran needs to learn about this. Did you find anything on the corpses? Documents, perhaps?
The pronunciation varies a lot.
Rhodos's amulet. Oh, by Malthus. Deloran will not like this. Give it to me. The Guildmaster will want to have it. Give me back that letter. We have to make sure it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. You had to do what?
Did I? I didn't.
Oh,
Fuck,
by the righteous path. If the circumstances were any different, this would have been the last job you've ever done for us. Here, take this. It's a paycheck, and you can hand it in at the bank. Now, excuse me. I have to make some arrangements. Oh, by the Seven, this is not going to be pleasant.
Wonder what would if we'd gotten paid more if we hadn't read it. I mean, even if we hadn't read it on the way down there, we surely would have read it on the way back after what happened.
Greetings.
Gomer's ballin'.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city.
Banknote, mate.
Walk blessed, my sir. How penny pouches? So that old man found himself a new errand boy, did he? Show me. Yes, this looks solid indeed. Here is your money.
Oh, I could have used my thing, couldn't I?
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city.
Hmm?
Rumors circulate. Rumors about
Hmm?
I think when that happens, it's when they get new stock and it overlaps with current stock, so it just flies off.
Now, if it isn't the hero of the hour. Word of the stunt you pulled with those Petrified got around. Mal Deloran himself wishes to see you. I strongly assume he's planning to hire you as a protector. Congratulations on that.
This would be funny if we're told to go clear out a place we already have. It's like already killed them. But what about that already killed them as well? What about my Nan in Duneville? I killed her. Oh, what about...
Oh, you did? I'm impressed. Particularly since he's the Grandmaster of this guild. In the guild house, just on the other side of the street.
Sassy man.
Now hurry, he doesn't like to be kept waiting. If that's what snappy sounds like to you, maybe you should consider a change of profession. I heard the bathing house is still looking for harlots. Oh, there is no problem. At least not a problem that needs resolving. Let me put it this way. I'm impressed by how you, without a moment's hesitation, used the tragic events at the caravan site for your own advantage. But I guess that's just how this world works. Business is
Mate,
business.
I came here and told you a thing.
Forget about it. You wouldn't understand even if I told you. If that's what snappy sounds like to you, I have done that. More than enough. Thanks. Let me put it this way. I'm impressed by how you, without... But I guess that's just how this world works. No, of course you don't. Walk.
I don't like that.
Now, if it isn't the hero of the hour. Oh, you did? In the guild house. Just
So the
on
problem
other
is
side
I
of
can use the
Now
keyboard,
hurry, he doesn't like to be kept waiting.
but it will still select the one that's white. So if my mouse is up here and I press enter now, it'll still get the top one. This is awkward.
If that's what snappy sounds like to you, maybe you should consider a change of profession. I heard the bathing house is still looking for harlots. Oh, there is no problem. At least not a problem that needs resolving. Let me put it this way. I'm impressed by how you, without... But I guess that's just how this world works. Business is... Forget about it. You wouldn't understand even if I told you.
Yippee.
Light fades away at the end of the day. Ta-dum-dum.
If only that man knew a thing or two about reliability.
It's mainly awkward because sometimes the mouse loses focus of a window, so I have to click in the window to refocus it.
50,
and when
75.
that happens, it often automatically selects something. It doesn't matter too much in something like Skyrim, where all dialogues lead the same place anyway, but when it actually matters in stuff like this, it's not so good. Also, I need to sort the saves out. Do we remember where they are kept? Let me just do that now. Quickly. We have literally just explained why that doesn't work, Bloodman. Give me a second. Now, which of the many folders does this live in? It is in fact worth a grab, yeah. No, this is like saved games, saved games. It's all in the documents folder, auto-created folders where the thingies hide. I have to find the correct one. Here we go. Okay, where's my save folder? I had an extra save folder. I believe that one's called Ass, where I dump these into in case I fuck it up. Okay, I'll be just in that too. Yeah, it works sometimes, but it's unpredictable for other reasons. So I found it's better to wiggle the mouse around until I get the color and then go onto the thing. It fucks up mainly when I forget to do that. Okay, here we go. Oi, druggies.
Oh, hello. I haven't seen you around here before.
Oh, we had a key.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm? Someone hmmed me.
Now, a good pipe of pig. Blazes, why is that stuff so expensive?
I'm looking mainly for tomes I can't get elsewhere and blueprints. Those are the only things I'm really willing to steal with this dude. Weird window.
Huh? Wait, I think I know you. You work for the Order, don't you?
No.
Why are those wild mages up in the temple? Malthus, forgive my doubts, but why would the Grandmaster side with heretics? It just doesn't add up.
Man, you work for the people that are up there and run the place. I will whinge. Please don't tell on me, though.
Now, a good pipe of peace, weed. Mages, why is that stuff so expensive?
Just coin, not worth. The scroll costs more.
Just where did I put it?
Now,
The
good
fuck
pipe
is
of
this?
peace,
Some
weed.
guy's office or a goddamn
Why is that
commune?
stuff so expensive?
That man has a large drug problem.
You're the guy who found the caravan, right? Go on in. The guildmaster is waiting for you.
Okay, Mr. Sounds like he's 12.
Men, that's just how they are.
Take a seat.
Not just yet. Circle protection, this doesn't seem that good. I'm just gonna sit here and wear a bear. Is this gonna be literally penny pouches, but he's gonna say a who instead of a Reno?
Good. Thank you for coming. I'm Mael DeLorn, by my path, Guildmaster of the Golden Sickle. What is your name?
I'm Coined.
Well met, I'll be frank. You're an outlander, and that makes you pathless. And I'm sure you know by now that the Golden Sickle is more than just a band of merchants. It's a citadel of traditional values in a time when they hardly exist anymore. Still, I believe that everyone has the right to prove themselves, pathless or not. And when you fought those assassins, you did just that, even though you were too late. So, as promised, I'll make it short. I want to promote you to the rank of Protector.
In time, Demon Man.
It does, but the circumstances are anything but ordinary.
I want to try commenting on this, but that might get him in shit, and I think the penny pouches is actually alright. So I will not ask about that in case it tips this guy off to something that might be another solution to this.
How? With floors made of marble and statues of gold? This is not a brothel for nobles. It's a place of work. And in my experience, that kind of nonsense does one thing above all else. Distract.
I actually addressed it, nice.
The same as working for the trading post, only you will no longer have to waste your skills on running errands. You promise to honor the principles of the Golden Sickle, and to never act out against it or its members. In return, you will be granted a good pay and path-abiding honest work. Work that other outlanders would give their left hand for, if I may say that. You don't have to be. You help the sickle when it needs help, and you get paid.
I like this.
Good. Can you read and write? Excellent. This contract contains what we expect from you in written form. Read it, sign it, and then we can start.
Stamp it with my balls. Oh, he's doing a kernel. Protect until the recursive of documents include the respect guild stat to law and the righteous path. Never act against sickles and its members and know its business part to avoid present the sickle. This includes well-mentioned rules as well as a decent and ethical behavior. Well, that's not going to be one what it will be punished if you result in immediate notification of trade contract. Gold sickles reserve right to alert the guard and argue any serious. Doesn't seem unreasonable.
Yes.
Work,
excellent. Then we can start right
away. He doesn't have a dead eye.
Are you ready for your first assignment as a protector? Before I tell you, I have to ask you something. Are you familiar with the Blue Islands Coalition?
When I say yes, it's probably because we read about it before, but by read I mean opened the book and closed it immediately, so I'm going to say vaguely.
The Blue Islands Coalition is a league of powerful merchants from the belt of Killet. I take it you've heard about the civil war on Killet.
Who knows?
It's been going on for 2 years now. Recently, the Council of Elders, which is made up of mostly wealthy merchants in Killet, succeeded in restoring rudimentary order. That is, if a dictatorship by those cutthroats can be called order.
Light fades away at the end.
Blasphemous rumors about the supposed death of the Lightborn. It's ridiculous when you say it out loud like that. But the Chileans never were a God-fearing people to begin with. I suppose some of the elders were behind those rumors. They wanted all the power for themselves, so they spread a rumor that the gods were dead, and that it was time for a new order to arise. At first it was just a few remaining servants of the Lightborn against the usurpers. Then the latter started turning on each other. Thousands of people died. Although the Chileans brought this upon themselves, it's still a tragedy. It affects trade. Since the Civil War, the prices for spices, cane sugar, and Chilean cloth have exploded. And while some might profit from this, most merchants don't. But this situation should settle down now that the war is over, and it's not the topic of this discussion. I need you because some days ago an emissary of the Blue Islands Coalition arrived in Ark. Yes, but it's no ordinary visit. We'll talk of that later. I don't, but that's a different story. I want you to meet this emissary and give him this letter. It's a written invitation to come to the guild's house for dinner. We are talking about a representative of one of the world's most powerful merchant guilds.
Sass.
This is not an ordinary errand.
Also, did you notice I'm wearing a bear on my head?
Well, finding that out will be part of your job. But I suppose he's somewhere in that city where there are colorful clothes and shining jewels. Chileans are drawn to that kind of flashiness like children to sweets. Now go. Come back to me once you've delivered the message.
Work.
You just have to work if you want to achieve something. It's just how it is.
Mm-hmm.
The marketplace. Well, we have to find him, but there seems to be a marker, so... Kalima cap. I'm assuming that's this this thing's version of scuba.
Hello. Walk blessed.
Oh, you're an outlander, aren't you? From Araziel. Your skin, it looks, different.
Well, he's like, oh,
comes a pint.
exotic.
Yeah, it's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
Crucial smells of our unrivaled fresh and tasty bread. The rest
You seem to have been impaled by a fucking... That's how I... If you were doing the sort of enemy at the gates type sniper duel back in Ass. I see that's not the only thing that's reset. Fuck.
What? Oh,
and
yes,
with another man.
What do you need?
The way to humiliate the shit out of him, I think, would be to hold on. Would be to shoot a broom through his arm. Adapt. Yes, you need to wear the thing. Luckily, I brought it.
What? Oh, yes, sure. What do you need?
Oi vei do soka. Brow woman. Maybe she should go to the store and browse.
My sir.
Pisser. Dancing nomad. This isn't even in the noble ass.
In a bed.
Still left the food out from when we were on our date with what's his face. He's still sleeping up here. No.
Where did I put that? He no talk to Dul. He no bad. Talk to others. Emissary. He talk about the jam? The jam not here. The jam other place. Perhaps Dul can remember, but he needs to help his memory. Dul's memory old and full of holes.
Seems a bit dull.
Like cheese. He right, but sailor life is rough, and the sea winds blow away thoughts just like that.
I see.
Dul heard that pennies can help, but Dul not knows if true.
It's a roundabout threat. What's fucking mean, Bloodman?
Ha! He very generous. And look, memories come back. The Jamel went bathing in house with many waters. He look there. He has what he came here for. Go now. Leave Dul alone. He has what he came here for.
Fuck you, dull.
Walk blessed.
Dolan. Fucking Coinet's a nice way though.
Foreigner, aren't you?
When he's not, if he doesn't one-shot you, he's likely to chat you up and be all like, "Ah." Bathhouse in the Noble, I believe.
In the Shackles of Lust, presented by the poets.
Ooh,
Huh. Like the weapon you got there. I really hope you use it for the right cause.
if I talk to you, you're gonna racist a lot, I bet. We'll get to go to the bathhouse again and see weirdly elevated nipples that look more like pustules.
Walk blessed, walk blessed. Has my sir come to indulge in the hot springs of the Larkses? Or is my sir simply looking for a place to forget about life's daily sorrows? In either case, he will be required to pay a toll of 57 pennies.
That's a very specific number.
Unfortunately, a man with such a name is not known to me.
Let him in. I'll pay.
My dame, you should cover yourself.
Don't body shame, man. Not with your job.
Let's talk downstairs, shall we? I want to indulge in these beautiful springs for as long as I can.
I come here to pee every day.
Some shifts.
As far as I know, yes. Dija Monelis, daughter of Geron, emissary of the Blue Islands Coalition, and newcomer to this wonderful city. But let's save the introductions for later, shall we? It's cold up here. By the 7, what has got the people of this country in such a hurry? Wipe that uptight look off your face and come on down.
Walk blessed.
I'm here to make work, but cold dead eyes.
Hey, watch it!
Mate, I'll rust down there.
So many strange faces.
What is it? Are you coming?
You didn't even do anything yet.
Depends on the business, I guess. Well, if you want. So, I take it you're the welcoming party from the Sickle, am I right? I was told someone would contact me as soon as we landed, but for the past 2 days, no one has. I thought I might as well take a look around the city. Even though this city has certainly seen better days, at least according to the gossip. Red madness,
This guy's
lost
just standing
ones in
there.
the forests, crazed brigands. Phew. I have, but I've been warned that this Deloran is a, how shall I say, a complicated character. I'm important, and I'll let you feel just how important by letting you wait. But who cares? Once an idiot, always an idiot.
You seem to care.
I'm sure they have their reasons.
Conard at the bathhouse, which wit light.
Now, aren't you curious?
His hands
But fine, why not?
in his armor.
We want to buy an artifact from the sickle. An ancient and powerful one. One of unmatched value. 2 golden testicles from a Vatir, each of them weighing 3 pounds.
I have several Vatir testicles. None of them are golden. Yul Brynner, what are you doing?
Of course I am. Jokes aside, I would be a bad merchant if I went around gossiping with confidential information, wouldn't I? Don't take it personally. Show me. Formal supper in the guild's house with Deloran himself. Oh my, this is going to be an evening full of jesting and good humor. You can tell Deloran I'll be there. Thanks for delivering the message.
Ah, one more thing before you go. You're Enderal. I've heard that accent before, but I just can't put my finger on it. Where are you from?
Of course, that was it. And how is it that a traveler like you is now running errands for the Golden Sickle?
They keep saying Enderal bad when they don't want to talk to us, the people from Quarium. I think it means language or speech or something. We're from Nerum.
Uh-huh. Anyway, good luck with whatever you do next. Ah, and if you're in the mood for it, apparently there's a Chilean minstrel group in this city, and they perform in the tavern just next to the bathing house. I'll stay there for the time being,
everything we
and
say.
I wouldn't mind a good chat. Well then, I'll see you there. Then walk blessed, as people here like to say.
Sure. I'll hang out, mate. Dancing, bathing music.
Keep walking.
I might fucking not. I'll sit right here next to— Oi! Oh. Come to Butthead.
An outlander. What are you doing in this party? Shouldn't you be, I don't know, somewhere else?
Hey.
Keep walking.
Okay. Fuck around for 8 elsewhere being. The bearskin likely stinks regardless. It's still... Oh no, they got the eyes out, I guess. The gums are still intact, I suppose.
Some people just don't know their place.
Well, I mean, Skyrim can't really... They have less... It's the same as the swearing. They don't have to bend over backwards for rating these guys. I'm just gonna go run over here to see if this guy has some ass.
Yes?
So they're more free to make bigger racists. Rhetoric still needs the adapt. 13 more. Let's see if he has it.
My friend.
Probably hasn't. Fuck.
Oh, my friend. If I were to tell you this, what reason would you have for my services? Secret of the trade. Of course.
He has 3. I'll buy them at bad though. They're very cheap anyway. No, but it's one of those no controversy things that big companies like that just step around anyway to avoid any sort of anything that any asshole could say.
What?
It's easier just to not and err on the side of caution than it is to actually make something with flavor. See, Ponce over there talks about excretion.
Yes?
Pisser.
Figured as much. What do you want? Safe travels.
Hey, look at you, all fancy dressed.
No, look at that. You came. Didn't think you would. So, what's your take on this contemporary sample of Chilean dancing? Well, that doesn't mean you can't have an opinion, does it? Anyway, how
Indeed,
about a sip
Milkman.
of wine?
Also, hello.
Rounds are on me.
The best wine in all of Enderal.
Like her suits, alright.
Come, give it a try.
Nice rug.
Keep walking.
No, I'm walking here.
Yes? My Sir Gunjar, I didn't think I'd see you back on the streets so early. How's your injury?
It's healing.
Come,
Is it?
take a seat.
Well, that's good to hear. Listen, what happened at the marketplace is horrible. I just want you to know that my family and I include you in our prayers.
Thanks.
All right then. I think I better get going now. Walk blessed.
Sulky
So
fucks.
many strange faces. Isn't it nice?
So,
Are we wearing 2 cloaks?
before
Fuck.
we move on to more pleasant topics, here, I owe you this.
Why for?
Well, I heard that Duel, one of our sailors, successfully pulled the "I only stupid Chilean" stunt on you. It's not the first time he's done that, but since we're out to do business together, getting diddled by one of my men isn't a good way to start. Pity you couldn't teach him a lesson. It's overdue. But anyway, tell me, what brought you here? Just where exactly from Nerim are you from? I'm curious. That's why I asked. Yeah, I know what you mean. You know, this is precisely why I find it so interesting that so many people accuse us Chileans of being greedy or dishonorable.
Your mug's through the
I mean,
desk
just take a look around.
counter.
Are the other nations of the civilized world really so much better?
We've got Nerem, which was recently split into 3 and devastated by 3 madmen. I don't need to tell you about that.
Then there's Kira, with its fabled free thinking in universities. But every 2 weeks, there's a new attempt at revolution with at least 36 corpses.
And don't get me started on Arctwin, Arazael, or this place.
I guess.
What I'm trying to say is, yes, there's poverty on the Blue Islands. On Killet, and yes, there are problems. But we are free. Neither Morala nor the Elder Council tell us what to do, and no matter how dire the circumstances you're born into, life is what you make of it. So it's basically the opposite of this excuse for a country.
Yabby.
Anybody can become rich, famous, or, if they want to, live an eremite's life on the beach. As long as they can go through with it. Then sure, there are exceptions. But in my experience, those who never made it brought it on themselves. Usually. You know, I know what it means to have to fight for something. Unlike that snot DeLorean, I wasn't born with a bag of gold stuffed up my ass. But instead of wallowing in self-pity or listening to the priests talk about how everything gets better once you're dead, I took responsibility for my own fate.
Seem to be fucking up with her.
If a dust-sniffing loser as a father and a clump-footed, half-witted brother qualify as not exactly noble, then yes. I don't want to talk about it.
Shouldn't have brought it up.
Was. Merciful as the gods were, they blessed him with a deadly fever at the age of 10. Probably better that way.
It's the translation thing again. It's called Clumpfoot in DK as well. I assume also German.
An addict and a failure.
Much
Do you know
better
the kind
word.
of person who does nothing all day long but whine about how unfair the world is? Take that and throw in 2 sacks of droge and there you have him. Jaran O'Neillis, my esteemed creator and one of the reasons I spent most of my childhood eating dust and insects for breakfast.
A lumpfoot.
Was.
Yeah, see?
Merciful as the gods were, they blessed him with a... I don't want to talk about it.
Fuck's sake.
It was. I have, and I'm only getting started. You should see them. All these losers who I grew up with. Yes, they were dealt a tough hand, but instead of grabbing fate at its throat, they just went through their lives with their heads bowed and nodding at everyone. I'll never understand how people can be that way. Anyway, let's not go further into this. I'd say we make a cut here, shall we? It's late and I should see how my crew is doing. It was a pleasure, Protector. Until next time.
In the DK, the lumpfoot is more... or clumpfoot, which is the same word. It's more, it references more the like the foot being a lump
The
rather
best
than a
wine
foot.
in all of Enderal. Come, give it a try.
Maybe I will, maybe I fucking won't. Maybe I'll just barrel out the fucking door.
Hymn of the Desert King.
Indeed, Pond, that's what we're talking about. Right. Hilarious, it could fucking eat you.
An obelisk. Oh, thank you. You truly are
eyes into the desert moon and puke. Oh, whoa. Oh.
Arcade plays.
Hear my word, O path-abiding people of this holy city. A miracle has happened, a miracle that must have been due to its...
Who are you?
Oh, hello. Oh, a bit of this and that. Feel free to take a look. What? Blessed.
Yeah. It's not as if I didn't.
Oh, nice, good man, Grid. I love it when you wait for 5 million years in queue, and then when you finally get through, it just hangs up on you.
Mm-hmm.
Work.
Yes? She? Oh, wonderful. That changes a lot. Not if they understand the meaning of responsibility and discipline.
Oh well.
And unfortunately, that's not the norm.
Are you gonna Melvin Udall on me?
Now you'll get your pay. Go talk to Penny Pouches. I will contact you if your services are needed once again, which will most likely be very soon. Farewell. There's one more thing. This Dijam. What's your take on her? I will be. Thank you. Now go. You'll hear from me. You just have to work.
Walk blessed, my sir.
Huh?
Don't get any younger.
If it does seasons like Disablo does, it's usually worth picking up whenever there's an ass, except Disablo's not worth picking up.
Hmm? Oh, of course. Your pay for having a chit-chat with that woman. Here, I think
you're
is
angry
more
that
than enough.
I got your job, mate.
Well, aren't you the eager one? Was all that money whet your appetite? But no, not at the moment. Oh, hang on. You know a thing or two about beating up people, don't you? Well, there might be something. Landlord Boric recently complained about rats in his granary.
Great chunker.
And we agreed to send him a ratter. That would be a job for you, wouldn't it?
Sure.
South from Boric's farm. You just have to... Yes?
Guildmaster DeLorean sent me. It's about this new protector. Do you know where he is?
Oh.
Of course, sorry. It's just... I didn't know what you looked like.
Well...
Master DeLorean wishes to see you, my sir. At once, he said. It seemed to be something important.
Why? What's this about? The caravan?
Forgive me, my sir, but I don't know. Master DeLorean asked explicitly for the new protector.
Uh-huh. And it seems someone else has to take care of the rats. Off you go. The Guildmaster doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I can do both.
Yes. Well, a bit of everything. Just look for yourself. Walk.
Greetings.
Man, that's gonna annoy the neighbors. It's like living outside your bedroom, having neon sign outside your window. Fucking hell, could it? Huh?
As I said, without samples, I just can't say, my sir. I am sorry.
I
What a
understand.
man.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. I'm sorry I don't have better news.
I am Smugman. This guy's name is almost like the handle of a dude I used to know.
There you are. Thank you for coming so quickly.
It's what I do. Don't tell the women.
Look for yourself.
Who was Rhodus again? Was that the guy in the caravan?
Rhodus Trevian. I still remember when he was first hired in the trading post. Similar to the way you were. Do you remember him?
Or was he one of the guys? Oh, he's the guy that didn't have a job for us, wasn't he? When we were asking favor, I think.
He led the caravan that was ambushed by those assassins.
Oh no, that guy with
Rhodus was an urchin child from the Undercity.
Man with amulet,
But unlike the others, he chose to fight his way out of his misery. Eventually, he made it into the sickle. He was a disciplined, honest young man. Yet despite all his ambition, he never sought to surpass his path.
This is your kid.
He was a good person, always striving, yet with deep respect for tradition. There aren't many young people like that these days. I still remember when I granted him the Sickles badge, 4 winters ago. He was so proud. I know it was you that brought it back to the trading post. I think it would have meant a lot to him, knowing that it isn't rotting somewhere in the desert sands.
Well, it would have been on his body that you brought here, so...
Suffice it to say, there has been a disquieting development. We've found traces of poison in some of the corpses.
It might just be me
Traces
ripping
of
reality.
Chilean poison. The petrified are sellswords, pathless and despicable people. But in the end, they are weapons, tools. So the question we have to ask ourselves is, who sent them? You say that so lightly. I think it's about time you learn the whole truth about this cooperation between us and the Chileans.
It's been 20 minutes.
The reason the Blue Island Coalition is here is a bargain. Have you ever heard of the Green Scarabaeus, the idol of Morala? The goddess of Kile, yes. The Scarabaeus is made of a very rare gem that makes it one of the most valuable jewels in the civilized world. Well, as you might have figured, it was originally a Chilean who possessed it. Ralius Davul, to be precise, the founder of the Blue Island Coalition himself, and at that time, one of the richest men on Vin. Yes, I will spare you the details of how that came to be, but be assured that it was the result of hard and path-abiding work, something that is foreign to those dark-skinned cutthroats. However, the Blue Island Coalition contacted us about 6 moons ago, shortly after the Chilean Civil War was over. They want to buy the idol from us. A big one. Let's leave it at that. It is. To be honest, if circumstances were different, I would have never agreed. The fact that the Kalayans, in all their greed, were forced to sell the symbol of their own goddess is almost an allegory for the way of living. But I suppose you also know that our country, Enderal, has seen better times. And of course, all those unfortunate developments in the past years have affected the sickle too. And before you ask, it is not as if we have to fear for our existence. But there are certain expenses we simply have to cover. In other words, we need the money. Yes. Have you ever been to the Undercity? The house of the apothecari? The pest house, as it is lovingly called. The sickle maintains it. And with the current economical situation, we might be forced to shut it down soon. We do our duty. That the sickle respects the righteous path is not just some dull phrase. And from this day, this land shall be your new home, and the threads of which Enderal's future shall be woven rest in your hands. Book 12, verse 93. Being of righteous path also means taking responsibility for society as a whole.
They have a lot of... everyone that did voice acting for this did it for free. They reached out to a bunch of people, and some came to them, and they all did it pro bono.
Rhoda certainly helped me see the Undercity with different eyes, yes. But that's not all.
He is Tosh, isn't he? The fucking space Jamaican. Jesus Christ.
Yes. You are. It was foolish. But we thought a regular caravan would be less likely to draw attention. It was a mistake. I'm responsible for many good men and women that are now dead, including Rhodas.
Where's
But be that as it may,
how'd you shove that A in
we
him?
owe it to them to find the one who did this. And if the Blue Island Coalition really is behind it, then... You're right, but we have to be sure. Correct. We have to reconstruct the poison, and that's why I need you. It's called Dural Van, and it's made of 3 substances: Netherland thistles, dust maggot stingers, and dawnflower extract. According to the apothecarius, the thistles can be found in Golden Forest, and the stingers anywhere in the Powder Desert. Dawnflowers don't grow in Enderal, so you might have to try your luck with one of the traveling merchants in Duneville. Here, this should cover your expenses. And you have my word. If you help the sickle in this matter, your reward will be generous. That's an admirable attitude. Here's a list of the ingredients. This should be self-evident, but still, not a single word to the Kalayans, understood? Rash accusations without any evidence to back it up could prove disastrous.
Yeah, it sounds more like a setup than
Good
anything.
luck, Protector. What about him?
Biffney.
My relationship? What do you mean by that?
Okay, so what kind of rude are we gonna be? I think this kind of rude.
Substitute son? By the righteous path, you say what is on your mind, I'll give you that. But truth be told, it's a welcome change from all those bootlickers who I usually deal with. Rhodas, he, You know, if I take a look at this world as it is these days, I see so many things going wrong. Hardly anyone still respects the righteous path, save for the usual verbiage. And for some reason, they all believe they deserve a good life without having to work for it. When I grew up, it was different. Yes, I was born a sublime, but I grew up knowing that our entire life is a trial. Walking the righteous path, it is a struggle, and it requires effort and discipline. Rhodas saw that. He kept on going despite his fate. In a way, he was the living proof that virtue and true path abidingness are not tied to condition, so to speak. But that doesn't mean I treated him any differently, and he would not have expected me to either. Whoever hired these sellswords will pay, no matter the price.
And there the Rhodas is without the H. Okay, we need some things. Let's see how much of it we actually have at home. Probably all but the dawn flower. Okay, we can save some time by teleporting to our marker. Seems the yawning dudes are back. Nice, okay.
Move along.
Okay. So, Twilight Bloom, Fences and Dune Thistles, Maggot Prickles. Those are not the correct ones, are they? No. Boy vey. Okay, so Well Watch and the rest in Duneville. Well Watch is the only one I don't have, isn't it? Keep forgetting where Well Watch is. Also, there's apparently something up here we missed. It's desert. Should be a quest marker on it, actually. Ah, up here. However, just first, we're gonna go to Rivas.
Mm-hmm.
Getting dark.
May your path be even.
Walk blessed. Yes, of course.
No resurrect boom. I say boo.
May his light guide you.
Fucking wind traps.
Well, there comes a point when you just have to live with it.
Is that correct, Mongerson? No snory, please, kid. South east. What are we wearing? Fine. Apparently there was a corpse we didn't search up there. So do this now. Don't that kid, no snore. Ding ding dong, ding ding dong. Oh, nice. Oh, it's empty. Leave him alone. Why are you angry? There we go, weird. If I hit you, you'd be dead, so don't play pretend with me, mate. Oh, for fuck's sake. You're damn. Yeah. Even splintered the shit out of my limbs. I don't know if any of that actually works now that I'm wearing the backpacks and shit. I don't know. Oh, right. Didn't really expect him to be back there. It's the finest jump. Hey, heavy armor expert. Oh, finally. No, wait, we need master, don't we? Oh, yes. Yeah, there's supposed to be... I was reading about this to see if there were actually any more dragons anywhere. And this is supposedly the only one, but there's supposed to be a dead one here as well. Not him, I guess. I suppose that there's a dead one that we can ask. Hopefully it hasn't despawned, because I don't think we did that. We got that last time we were here. Skirlington, not this one. That's wood up there, I think. Bogless is still Bogless. Somewhere. Did I read everything wrong? I do quick Google. Ah, so there's... Where the hell's... I don't think I can get the soul here. Likely too high level. Seems like it's just supposed to be a skeleton just lying on the floor somewhere. The wording on the wiki is weird though, so I'm not sure if it refers to this one or one that's already here. A fox mount. Might be an old wiki thing, because the thing shows a skeleton, and it might just be that one before they made it what I assume deviate from the default Skyrim behavior where the skeleton comes out. when it becomes died. I think a dog might not have the endurance of a cat if it was as speedy as an ass. Okay, we need to go where? Where was the other one? Up there. Closest place is Falgard. So Farmer's Coast. Probably closest. Ah, I have one of those. Well, I'm meaning a dog might not have the endurance you perceive it to have if it moved as fast as a cat. Perhaps the lower speed of a dog is what allows it to have the endurance, you seem to say. It does.
Good evening.
Misa.
Walk blessed.
Pissoir.
Some
Damn
shifts
it.
never end.
Yeah, put some shit in here. It's true. Is a fine thing to do, Cybert.
Already dark? Oh my. Time flies by.
Father Piss, I summon thee. We have a slightly more indifferent version of the spell called Oh Well of Life. It doesn't care as much. I'm running the right direction now. Should be, but I'm not seeing the marker. Odd. What's this bullshit? You're doing religious worship. It's pointing over there. The man's pointing and you're looking in the opposite direction. That's fucking rude. The Well of Undwade. Of Undwillade. May have direction, dumb. Damn it. The Well of Unwell. Yes. Trying to avoid going into swim mode. It is silly and we don't want it. Go up, you fuck. Don't fuck up. Fueg. Nice, finally. Up fuck. Oh no 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 no. Up fuck. Wonder if one were to compile the amount of time we spent running at mountains in this, how long that would be. Ghosts of Mars, very fine film. Gary Sinise. Supposedly, down here and further, there's a smaller road. Or is that? Oh, does that mean? No, it can't. Suck, Grell. That's why you have a grave on account of being fucking dead. This looks bad. Yep. Did it fall down suddenly? When it realizes I'm not a sky ass anymore. Then I'm gonna die. There we go. Ah, lived. Fuck, this is the opposite of... Ugh. I need to go past there, but... Invisa ass. Invisa ass wall. It's just a little red path. This is also the exact opposite way of where I need to go. Fuck. Assuming there's a road up here that helps me. This is where those two idiots fought each other. I need to get over the other side of this invisible walled mountain. God damn it. Can I wobble here for light? No, but there's a blueprint, which is probably shit. Yep. Fuck it. You're a fucking wood block, mate. Guess we're going this way to well watch. Fuck off. Well, we have up-entered the mountain at least. Maybe there's a nap spot up here. Well, there's a chest. Can't sleep in that. Have a look though. Empty. Yeah, we've been here hard. Old Wazuk. We are, however, heading it in the right direction. Somewhat. Telling me I need to go in somewhere in the direction I'm heading. That's not true. I need to go there. I need to get on the other side of this fucking glacier bullshit. Is it a glacier if it's not in water? Fuck off, troll. You're posturing, but that's only because you know I can't be arse fighting you. If I did, you'd go splat. You know it. Oh, I see. I guess all islands are technically floating. It's all in the water. Don't connect to the bottom, so... Everything's a glacier in the end. Oh, dodgy. Oh, shit. I wonder. Oh, we're still wearing that. Yeah, I'm wondering about this because I was hoping our perks would be here as well, just so I could check, but no. Okay, this is somewhat bad. I need to get off and cast my well. If I turn myself like this, he should oh no, the other side, fuck. Okay, I'm fine. Straight north from here. Straight north. We're now immune to some falling, provided we don't ragdoll for too long, and the game decides it can't be asked waiting for us. Am I taking damage when that happens? It doesn't seem like it. It just sounds like the dog is suffering. There's a road there in which a man might have used. Wolf slides by in the river. Goodbye. Wait, no, that's... Oh. Well, I guess he has to amuse himself some way. Little house here we haven't fucked around with. Well, I'm intrigued. Vico Iron Puncher. I think we met at least someone called Iron Puncher. That man had one-shotting on his mind. It's one of those lovely style, like ringing noise dungeons. Fantastic. Have we been here before? Stuff can respawn, so... He's just some fucking guy. This room does seem familiar, but they sometimes reuse them. Shouldn't have... Well, we haven't at least entered this from the ass we saw. It's very familiar. Expert. Yeah, Caves of Titus. The Mentalist. Pure mad mentalist. Oops. Fireball. Fuck, I gotta leave. Yeah, it's gonna be some Timberweed later. I'll be taking a break in about 20 minutes, half an hour, and then there should be Timberweed after that. Oh, it's the... no. Maybe it is, I don't know. Might have been the stream. I fight you, so it. Oh shit, our piss is on cooldown. Fucking bugs. Also looking for again some ass, I think. Rubby rod. There's a thingy over there. Are these it? These look special. More like pistol. You charmed a stag. I knew your stag knew it was a stag. Fuck, I should have put a telepruton over at the his house. Damn. I still know that's okay. I could just put to doing will. Tiny meal. I thought that said rumor of light Boris. I was like, a light Boris sounds like an extremely swell man to hang around. Hey, man's left his alchemy shop now, right? So we can just buy his shit. Let's go wake up a guy.
Just make no trouble and you'll be alright.
Cause no trouble.
Watch yourself out there. The sandstorms.
I will not. Need 9 more adapt.
He was a good man.
Yes. Bloody desert. A fellow traveler. On a train?
Be no bad. Sorry.
Hey, want something to drink?
Water bong.
Yeah?
I had a feeling you'd show up. Well, let's just hope for the best.
Take care.
No, it's asleep.
What is it? Fair enough. Maybe there's a trick or two I could show you, but trust me, they don't come cheap.
Casanova.
Well then.
Dawnflower extract? Yes, I do indeed. It's a rarity these days, however. 110 pennies a vial. No negotiating. Perfect. A pleasure to do business with you.
Oh, nice. Sleep in some asshole's bed.
Potatoes, garlic, radish. Yeah, that should be it.
Uh-huh. Now, I just put them out for you to look at.
Everywhere has
Tell
an
me what
asshole
you
like
need,
this.
and be quick about it.
Thou art a dick, mate.
Walk blessed.
Huh? Take your time.
Walk blessed.
Have you heard? Nerem has been united again. But their leader must be a monster. They say he's crucifying priests and burning down temples. I'm not surprised that the gods have turned their backs on them.
He's still boiling like a fucker out there. I suppose it is a constant volume. It just seems louder when stuff's quiet. Hey, dog watcher. Hey, kitty. I'll rub you. Let's see if literally Satan is called literally Satan, because then we might favor him. He is. Nice. How could we turn this down, Boostlet? Hold on, I gotta sort this. I've sorted it. What are we here for again? Maggot prickles. No kidding. Still fair way away. Why is there fucking loot on my horse, Satan? Why? No loot? Why do you have that? Let's think there. Get spat on, aren't they? No soliciting. Well, I summoned both of them, and with the caveat that if literally Satan was called literally Satan, we'd pick him. Swogulon, of course, showed up as not Swogulon, so the hell? What kind of fucking dodging is that? Hold on, I have a thing for this. Never fucking mind then. What a shitbag. Stand still, Satan. Plus, he needs to see some. He needs to see some use. Literally, Satan. Can't have him just not be ustful. Our asshole keeps turning the dumb way. Maybe it's Mabel? No. You're gonna say something dumb and then come at me. I appreciate the silence as you allow me to penetrate you. I think it actually spooked me a little. Where the fuck is it? I also vetted a startling guardian or whatever, which actually made a little bit of sense there because I didn't poo sadly, but crusty bread. What, I wasn't wearing any of the ass. That's not nice, Cyber. If you want to put an arrow in me, come and do it to my face. Don't sit around over there. That's bullshit. Soul bit, I get that as well. Nudes, the poppin' thing. I don't think it's tinnitus. I think it's just your ear being weird. On the other side of the mountain, of course, it fucking is. If I get a horse, a man will want to fight immediately and I'll have to get off. If I don't, there'll be no men. More like coctors. Come on, Cybob. I did next to nothing. My arcane burp got a bit bad though. Any items down there I should be aware of? There's a chest. Fuck it. Just bullshit. Oh, we have our daily thing we can use. Well, certainly not the correct thing. I don't think that might be tonight's Densai, but if it's stress related. As far as I know, tonight's is or tinnitus or whatever is a damage on the fang. So if it comes and goes, then it's likely something else. Is that Farengar? We're gonna have a nice discussion about hostilities, and then you're gonna try and kill me because I got one of your fucking cheese. You staggering me. What a specialist. I can respect that. Well, I think you might be luckier than you think. Yeah, me neither, obviously. It's like that guy from Willy Wonka that gets out of bed. That's you, basically. If he can do that, then his legs probably want that shit to begin with, I guess. Oh, is that a fact? I see. Well, what the fuck do I know then? You wise there, Pond. Okay. Oh yeah, I believe they said that in the end credits scene of Willy Wonka as well. Is that one bigger than they usually are? No. Dead. It's not harmless. It attacks me if I attack it, and if I get too close. Also, it's XP. Fuck the wildlife. Yeah, that fucker was gonna try some shit. Kenya Grotto, okay. Looks like I'm gonna get the magic polio down here. All the more reason to punch the shit out of it. You know, if I didn't fly through them, this would be better. There's no point in really staggering someone if you have to spend the time they're staggered running back to them. It ends up being the same in the end. Goifus Waterblade, you suck. Please. This is just glowstone. It's not the mage polio shit. Sometimes he refuses to use ladders. I can sometimes click him and it ports him up. Oh, so water, grotto, cave, cave. See. Mogar Bitterstone. That's a guy we haven't seen the name of. Hi. Are you? Oh, I guess. Were you talking to yourself? Loot him before he teleports away. Oh, it turns into an Abunga, I see. Tattered Dairy. Well, he got weird. Look at that dude on the coin. What a creature. Short and sweet, that one, although I would have preferred the blueprint. Unless there's moto to this grotto. Might fucking be. Unless that's just a way, their way of doing the... Yeah, it seems so. Now, this was a part of a pre-made cave ass. But because they wanted to make a little alcove, they made some of it and blocked it up with stone ass. Fucking Titus Grotto, I leave. Antwerp, isn't that in Belgium or something? Chicka roll, chicka roll. DL nodes, yeah. Wonder what Ricey decided on. You guys re-asked on your rhetoric books.
Hungry for arcane secrets? Walk blessed. Sure, take a look.
Honey.
Blessed.
Hopefully, yes.
Walk blessed.
I'll do what I want. I walk how I want, when I want, with which legs I want. Mate.
Oh, hello. Oh, a bit of this and that. Feel free to take a look.
Basically what he says, a bit of this, a bit of that. What he means is,
Blessed.
I put everything in a pile, mate.
Oh, hello. I haven't seen you around here.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to this guy, then I'm gonna stop for now. Then we, thingy me afterwards.
Now look at that. If it isn't my new friend. What brings you here? Have you also
His
been
fucking
granted an
gun, he
audience by
knows
the
what
most
he's doing.
pleasant living person
Look at him.
in the civilized world?
Yeah.
Well, certainly not the fabled king of old Aranath. But yes, after 3 days of keeping me waiting, the great DeLorean has finally deigned to see me. I suppose I should feel honored. What brings you here? More errands? I feel for you. Nice to see, however, that your travels have brought you into warmer regions of this country too. I miss the sun and beaches of Calais.
How did you know I was down there? Huh.
We all have our secrets, don't we? Now, off you go to your master. I've heard he doesn't like his pets to keep him waiting.
Pets? What's the fucking meaning?
Yes? Wonderful. I've not been idle in the meantime either. Another protector provided me with some information on this Dijon. And as little as I like to say this, the odds that the Calayans really are behind the ambush get more likely by the minute. As I said, we need to be sure. First, we need to wait for the report from the Apothecarius. Then...
You miserable, two-faced bastard! Don't you have any respect?
I could ask you the same thing.
Have I heard correctly that you seriously believe we had something to do with the ambush on your caravan?
What I believe is that there have been a series of peculiar coincidences, which we are investigating. No more, no less.
Peculiar coincidences. I see. As peculiar as the fact that you coincidentally forgot to inform us that the Scarabaeus has been stolen by a bunch of bandits?
Leave. Now.
The Blue Islands Coalition will learn of this accusation. Be sure of that. And you. You are no better. Bloody liars, all of you.
Irreverent wench. She must have eavesdropped. Calayans like to do that.
This guy is such a racist prick, but she's also...
How does the saying go? Those who've lost the path shout the loudest. If there were nothing to our assumptions, she would have stayed calm. But still, we need to know for certain. The question is when. I assume Onalis will contact them by letter. But even if she hires a myriad courier to carry it, it will be days until the Calayans get it. Until then, we won't know for sure. Here's your pay. You will hear from me once there's news.
I have news from Majority. Ding ding, sucker. No one saw that.
The light fades away.
Swoosh. Don't know what you're talking about, nudes. All but slander. Swooshy whoosh. Oh, I thought the game binned itself. Amazing. Do I actually have any of those? Can I ask? Well, yeah, the cost is okay. Fairly expensive.
A good pipe of peace, Wayne. Jesus, why is that stuff so expensive?
You just have to work if you want to achieve something.
I guess that it only does that per thingy healed. Anyway, I'm gonna take a break. So time for watching men and GN. Thimbleweed in about an hour, I think.